Hello people of the tube, welcome to my 6-string journey. My name is Cypher, and in this video I'm going to just be running through a quick update on where I am with my practice sessions. A few people have been asking how things are going, and I'm well overdue a lesson update and basically just really how things are going. So that's what we're going to cover in this video. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm documenting my journey learning to play the electric guitar. So I review my guitar lessons, the gear that I use, just about everything to do with this journey. As you can probably hear, this flu bug that I've got is lingering into week 5 now, and it's just not disappearing. So if I am coughing and sneezing, missing words and getting out of breath in this video, I do apologise. I've taken, I think it's 4 COVID tests more recently, and they're all coming back negative, so that's all good, and it's just basic flu. And with me, with asthma and hay fever, it goes on my chest, so yeah, if I'm coughing a bit, I do apologise. So where we are with lessons, what with half-term holidays, Michael's family having colds, and me with my cold, I did have a period of about 4 weeks with no lesson. So that's one of the reasons why we are a little bit behind on that. I had a couple of lessons which I haven't documented on camera, and they've basically been to work on the current piece that I wanted to do, which is Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then in one of the lessons, when I came back after not being very well, I didn't really feel on top of things, so I took along my Boss ME80, and we were just playing around with tones and had a bit of a fun time more than a hard lesson. Sometimes it's good to do that. And Michael switched on the acoustic setting at one point and just played the intro to Wish You Were Here, I think it was. And now I'm working on that one as well, so again we'll get to that in a few minutes. So with regards to Comfortably Numb, finding it very difficult. There's lots of new techniques. I'm still needing to build strength in my fingers for the bends, and also hammer-ons and pull-offs and some interesting timings. Now, although I will be playing the right notes, I'm not playing it to the correct tempo. We're working on getting the notes down first of all, and then we're going to be working on tempo. The resources that I'm using, I will probably link to the video somewhere. I'm using a YouTube video from Bobby Harrison, and the looper feature in the Spark Amp app. And a little bit of a word on Bobby Harrison. He's got a fantastic channel online. You'll probably notice that I'm wearing my Pink Floyd hoodie. I'm going to turn around because it's got a brilliant graphic on the back. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. I went to see Pink Floyd some years ago down in Milton Keynes. A fantastic performance. And Bobby Harrison was the lead guitarist there. Phenomenal guitarist. And on his channel, he's actually got a video which is going through the Comfortably Numb outro solo, and that's the one that I am working on. And also, I've got this book, which is Pink Floyd The Wall. It's a Hal Leonard Corporation book. And in here it actually has the whole of Pink Floyd, all the guitar parts, etc. And Michael and I are following that, as well as using the Bobby Harrison video to work through. And we're both finding it really interesting. As I said, I'm not going to play it at the correct tempo and timing. At the moment I'm just enjoying working on the techniques, building strength in my hands and the like. And then obviously, you know, the last lesson we were looking at the Wish You Were Here, the intro, which I'm just starting. So let's turn the amplifiers on. and I'll go a bit quiet now. And as per usual, I start off with a warm-up, which I have already done, and I've just done some washing up just to warm up my hands in some hot water. So I'm going to take you through that. But the first thing I usually do is work on the scales. Just try that one again. Normally that one is perfect. As soon as I go on camera, it goes wrong. Position number 2 is the stretch. Position number 3. Number 4. And in position number 5. And the octave higher. That's the one with the blues note that I often do up there, and then occasionally I'll do the blues note at the 5th fret position. So with the camera running, not quite as clean as I would like. They are normally a little bit better than that. But they are definitely getting a little bit quicker and a little bit cleaner, but taking a fair bit of work. And the other thing I've started to do now is, rather than just running through shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 1, sometimes I will just jump into a particular shape. So I'm trying to get in my head where the shapes are on the fretboard, so that I'm able to then move around a little bit, because I do want to get into this soloing. And knowing the positions, being able to move the positions more freely is going to be key. Then we're into the solo that I'm working on. Taking a long time to make progress with this, but as I said, there's been quite a few techniques that I've had to learn. So here we go. So needing to work a little bit more on the vibrato. I've got the vibrato coming through on the Mustang amp at the moment, so I'm cheating slightly. And I do want to work on the vibrato that I'm finding quite difficult. But the main thing are the pull-offs that I'm needing to do, and the hammer-ons to try and get the tempo. Once we actually start working on the tempo, some of the hammer-ons and the pull-offs need to come in so that we can move quickly and get those notes much more quickly. So that's Comfortably Numb as far as I got with that. The next step is a rundown, which Michael and I did talk about in the last lesson, and I said that I would look at trying to work it through myself, but it is quite complex, and I've decided to back off and work on Wish You Were Here, and then work on that next rundown, the next sequence with him. And I guess we're probably going to end up breaking that down over a couple of lessons, taking it very, very, very slowly, and using this chunking method that I've spoken about before, where we'll just take a bar, get the bar sorted out, then work on the next bar, get that sorted out, and then put those two bars together. And then work on the third bar, get that sorted out, put that together with bar number 2, get that sorted out, and then put 1, 2, and 3 together, and just slowly build up. So with regards to Wish You Were Here, starts off primarily with a G chord, and I'm just going to play it. I'm not going to do a tutorial. The video that I did start to look at online was Justin Guitar's video. Again, I'll probably link to that in this video. A reason being, Billy Schultz does a version, but the fingering is slightly different to what Michael was teaching me. And Justin Guitar has got more of a beginner's version of this classic song, and that's the one that I am following along. So, here we go. Not exactly right, and as you can see, struggling a little bit. Now, I've only been working on this for a few days. One of the things that is tripping me up is the stretch where you've got your little finger and your ring finger on strings 1 and 2, and then you need to bring your middle finger and your first finger across to strings 4 and 5. So that's an interesting stretch. And what I'm finding is that my ring finger is fouling string number 3. So when you are doing the little run back up, that bit there, very often what I find is I wind up with the following. So I'm muting that string. So again, this is really good for working on the G fingering, and yeah, just something that I've got to continue to work on between now and my next lesson. So getting there slowly, making my fingers hurt a lot. Certainly I'll be, do you know, everybody talks about calluses on your fingers, and when you earn them you never lose them. My fingertips keep getting hard and then they go soft again. The calluses fall off. So I'm constantly got squidgy fingers, which really makes my fingers hurt when playing the chords. But hey, that's all part of playing the guitar. No pain, no gain, as they say. So for the moment, my practice sessions are short and frequent. I'm trying to do probably 3 sessions of 10 minutes a day. One session before I start work. Sometimes I'll grab one at lunchtime and then another in the evening, and sometimes I'll try and do 2 in the evening. I definitely feel that strength is building in my hand. I feel that the bends are getting slightly better. I'm still not hitting the notes correctly each time, but it is something that I'm going to continue to work on and keep building on. And in my last lesson, Michael did seem quite surprised, pleased. I'd like to say more pleased than surprised at the progress that I was making. He commented on the fact that the scales were cleaner and quicker, and also that the Comfortably Numb part was pretty okay. It's only a few bars, still a long way to go. It's a very long solo, and something that I will continue to work on. I have started to also go back over some of the things that I played before. So for instance, Joe Satriani. But that's as much of it as I can remember. I really need to push it a little bit further and just go back over it and see if I can remember the whole thing. And there's some of the other riffs that I did like a year, 2 years ago that I really want to go over as well. So I'm probably going to have a session where I go back over some of the old stuff. Whether I record that, I don't know, but we shall see. Anyway, that's this video. If you like the video, please consider subscribing because the support is very much appreciated. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and I look forward to seeing you on another video coming very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.